Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided I am going to be cutting into one of my loaves. I've had this loaf for about 2 months now. I feel like it's cured long enough. So I'm going to be cutting into it today in front of you guys. I've done 2 of these videos already. I absolutely love making these videos, so I thought instead of just doing it on my own, I would do it in front of all of you. So I have my bags already set up. I'm not going to tell you the vendor of this loaf because this vendor is actually closed at this time. So I just put this is a mystery loaf, and I don't even know the name of it because she didn't put the name down on the loaf. So I am calling it Sunshine because it's yellow. I know it's very odd, but hey, that's what happened. So first things first, what you guys want to do is line your space with wax paper. It just makes for a cleaner surface and easier to cut through. So let me get started. I'm actually going to take the wrapping off, and I've actually never opened up this loaf before. And it's kind of messy on the inside. It smells like flowers, and this is what the loaf looks like. So there's a huge teddy bear, and then a whole bunch of embeds and sparkles and things of that nature. It feels like something is going to fall out, and yes, it is the teddy bear. So here is the teddy bear, and I think I might actually package the teddy bear up on his own, so I'm going to set him aside for now. Let me just focus my camera in here a little bit so you guys can kind of see. I'm actually going to lower my camera. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think you guys will be able to see me cut into it a little bit better right there. Okay. So, first what I'm going to do is get rid of this paper, put it up there. Next, what I usually do is try and pop the loaf out of the tin. Some loaves come within the tins and some do not. I probably should have had my scissors here, but let's see if we can pop. Oh, this one just comes right out. So the wax on this is really soft. Here's the tin, and as you can see, we've got some crumbles happening, so I'm just going to put that in the bag already. But this is what the loaf looks like, and it's extremely crumbly, so I'm not even going to hold it up too much anymore, and I'm going to cut into it. I basically just have this knife. It is just a kitchen knife that I'm going to be using, and let's make our first slice. So this is actually extremely soft wax. Like, this is the softest wax loaf I've ever had. It's actually sticking to the knife. It is so soft. So I'm going to put that in my bag. Oh, and again, the bags, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, I got the bags from a local vendor. She sold some of her bags to me, so thank you so much for that. So basically, I just want to show you guys, it basically came apart. The topping came apart on the bottom, so I'm just going to basically cut these into chunks. Basically 1 inch or 1 ounce chunks. So put that in the bag, put that in the bag, and then the whipped topping is extremely messy. So it's crumbling, it's sticky, it's messy, and this is due to the wax just being so super soft. Yeah, okay. This is going to be a messy, messy job, and which is why I'm glad I have my wax paper where it is. So this is, you guys can kind of see the inside of the loaf. You've got pink on the bottom and a lot of fluffiness on the top. So I think what I'm going to do is just slice down the middle of the loaf. There we go. It's just sliding right off there. And this is coming apart. Oh my goodness. It's like, it's so soft that for some reason it's just sticking to the knife and it's not coming off. So there is a bottom chunk. I'm just going to cut the fluff first into chunks. And this is just so flaky and messy. I don't know if it's because maybe it's whipped, but wow, this is extremely messy. Cut this next one up. Okay, and then we'll cut the bottom here into chunks. There we go. So these are about a 1/2 ounce chunks, as you can see. I'll put those in my bag. This wax is like really sticking to my hands. If you want, what you could do too is get some medical gloves. I know they actually sell medical gloves at Walmart. So if you don't like to, you know, get your hands all messy and stuff, if that bothers you, you can actually do that. So my bag is full now. So what I'm going to do is close it up. And there, I have a bag that is ready to go. So let me switch over here sides. And let me just zoom my camera in. I don't know if I'm in focus or not. I believe I am. Okay, so again, I think what I'm going to do is try to take this fluff off the top. Which, yeah, it's coming right off. You can actually see that she piped all of that wax onto that loaf. You can see the design. So again, let me cut into this. It is so super crumbly. It's just, let me just show you guys real quick how crumbly it actually is. You guys can see all that crumble and that mess. There's my knife, and it's just super crumbly. It smells delicious, if that helps, but not really. Let's see here. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. Okay. So in the bag it goes. And, yeah, this vendor, she closed her shop after being open for several weeks. It just did not work out for her. Some people got their orders. Most people did not. Some people that did get their orders didn't get the correct order. So she decided to close shop. And that's pretty much the gist of that. So here are my cubes. And this wax paper I am not going to be able to save. This is the old wax paper from the previous loaf and pie that I cut up. But I think it's actually seen its day and it is complete now. It is just a complete and utter mess. Here you can see all of the crumbles. Try to get all those in there. It's basically just mush at this point. Yeah. But cutting this loaf up and putting it into bags, you know, after it cures, I mean, there's only so long, you know, you can keep your loaf on display before, you know, you'd like to use it and, I guess, buy another loaf. the rule of thumb for me is 2 to 3 months to let my loaves or pies cure. And yeah, so, and then I cut them up. So that is pretty much it. I cut my loaf up in front of you guys. I would absolutely positively love to see your videos. You guys cutting into your pies, cutting into your loaves, cutting into any, big chunks or whatever that you have from different vendors. It's always nice to see how people do it, how others cut into them. Everybody has their own techniques. I found that some people just leave their loaf in the tin and basically cut into it that way and just, don't cut through the whole thing. But I just find that these bags, the bags are really cute. They're nice. You can see there was so much oil and goop in this one that it kind of oiled up the bag on the side. I think it was because all that oil was on my fingers. So anyway, thank you guys. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. Not on wax though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys.